Hello everyone. Today's topic will be authentication and authorization. And before I jump on to the topic, I wanted to just do a quick demo. This is the page. This is login page basically. Everyone knows it, and probably you did so many of this different authentication, right? Is protect your route, protect your member side page. Anywhere you go, you will land up like I do first, right? And I also have some logics implemented. If you hit enter, you want to add this little, validation is actually using React form validator, very useful, the library. If you type anything, you won't let you in until you say something is makes sense. Right now, I implemented fake logics, right? When is the user ID is equal, admin will let you in. Then you're gonna into your member page. So and I log out, right? And then do it again. Won't let you in if you until you do a write the enter, right? There will be from here page and it will be protected. Anywhere you else you go, it will shoot you back to the login page. You have to relog because the page doesn't even exist. So this type of things. And if you mention about maybe you did a lot of things. This is a login process as well, right? And logging sometimes is the problem. Even more problem is when you do the sign out, right? It needs to be sometimes needs to be cleaned up your cookie, caches, so on and so forth. Yeah, there's a lot of things is ongoing. And today I'm showing you a very clear clue and the method, the logic of the way to wrapping uh, authorization and authentication and authorization together, as a solution to the any React application. Okay, let me jump right into the code right now. So as you see the demo, right? So what here try to avoid is lots of jaggedy issues. For example, I want a clean login and also clean logout. So this is the implementation, and the key part will be here is will be the I created the auth context by using React hooks and the React uh, React hooks and a React use context to manage entire life cycle state session. All right. And let's go from here, go from the app.js, as you know, React app.js, right? What I have here, I will do is and I wrap something called Auth Providers on top of the router. Okay, so then from the router, right, and I have only two options. One is either you're in or not in. If you're in, then you visit. If you're not in, so you forced whatever anything you do, you're forced to do the login component. Have to pop up login component to ask you to enter in the authentications. Other than that, if I see the status in, this is the auth state is like a is your local page state, page lifecycle will carry on as as long as you open up your browser windows. Okay, will always on, right? And then when it's off, so we'll go here. Sorry, when is in, when is login status, it will goes to any router. Basically, this router is being protected. Okay, simple logic is very clear. We don't have to implement anything. This router will definitely being protected as well, right? And the key part will be the auth context. Is right here actually. As I just mentioned, it's a wrapper on top of the router. So what is this auth provider exactly doing, right? As maybe you do you use the UseContext as well, but this is kind of a new implementation. I just put it aside, put the auth context aside. So from here, and I will wrapper the value of state login. This is authorization, right? And which is the role is admin, is user, is teacher, is student, something like that. And also sign out as well. So this is allow me to implement the logics right here. Okay, login, give it username, password, right? Yeah, I have some fake things here. If it's admin, yes, I let you in, right? And if you are the admin, you say you're admin, right? And I assign the states, the status, as in, which is mean allow you to in the auth state, the status object will be in and allow you to get in. Otherwise, I will show, whatever the error from the from the return. I just show you either unauthorized or fake or server down, so on and so forth. So this is a kind of like a, forget to mention, see, you have a admin user logic right here, right? And also you can have a lot of different logics right there. That's also included the sign out as well. Sign out, basically, I just assign, the auth state without, basically you complete it out because your page state has been changed from anything else to out, means is that you're completely, out of the situation that you completely refuse to log in, you have to regain your status in situation. Okay, so this is the brain, basically, is how the controls, right? And this is will be the wrapper. So this is auth context, right? And I will show you right here, children provided. Yeah, did I mention that? If I don't mention, it's mentioned here. And auth states, I will do React use state, and by default will be loading. And then once you log in, I will set you to the in, and then once you click out, sign out, so I will set you to the out. Basically, use this type of logic to control entire things. Is very clear. And then I don't for the logout, I don't need to always tells clean up the application cache, so on and so forth. No, this simply just because you're not belongs to the page sessions anymore. Okay, this type of logic. And yeah, and then yeah, it's a wrapper on top of this, right? And I use a auth context, right? The provider to bring in the value, right, to the to the routes, so which is everything. This is immediately all the children will have access to all of this, which means doesn't matter anywhere you go, you can access this immediately. You access your pages state immediately. So that's the base state, right? Yeah, it's like auth state. If you log in now, if you are admin or what kind of a role you were, and also allow you to sign out from anywhere. Yeah, as long as you can, yeah, from anywhere, basically, you can access to the sign out from any page. Yeah, logging will be simple, right? Really just, I do mention about, I use the library is called, let me see. I use the library, it's, yeah, React form down, right? I use that, and also React form validation. Yeah, I use the use form service, which is from here. Yeah, it's React use form, right? React use form, yeah, React hook form. Yes. And this is really is like you can register that, and you can put a requested truths and all the message length. You can some logics of a validation in the return. So you will. So this is the definition for that. You can register and handle submit errors. And from here, you have unsubmitted, and then this will be bringing the data, right? Bringing the data, and then the data will do things, and then they will set timeout, and will if you try, right? If you get a success from the return, which is right here, right? If you get a success from the return, which is no error from the return, and it will be to redirect to the history or push to the root, and then the pass. So what the root passes mean, from the router you can see. So the root, that means is right here, and it will goes to in the M component, right? So this is finish the life cycle of the things. Okay, and this submit button, go here, and so on and so forth. So yeah, basically for me, and I think this is a very clear path, to do the authentication and authorization as well. So, and expandable, you can put all your logics, wrap all the logics inside of the auth context, right? Not only do user and then also sign out as well. You can do the signing, all kinds of stuff. You can just add in it, keep it adding it, no problem. All right, so this is all for today's topic. It's very interesting sign out stuff. Hopefully you enjoy it, and happy coding. Let's see you next time. Bye for now.